guys, this is Heidi with Kiddos Corral, and I wanted to share with you guys briefly how I organize for Thanksgiving. And as you know, at least if you have kept up with my videos and you've watched me a long time, you will know that I always cook Thanksgiving dinner every year. And all the trimmings, desserts, and everything done by me. So with that, I have learned that the best way is to be totally prepared, and lists are a huge help. So this year I have decided to make a Thanksgiving binder, and if you see stuff on my hands, it is because I have been polishing copper items and cleaning my kitchen, which brings me with the first thing that today is actually the first day that I started using my binder, and today's sheet was the entire cleaning list for my kitchen. I found this list very, very handy today because sometimes you kind of start cleaning and then all of a sudden you sit down for a minute and you realize, oh, I forgot to do this or I forgot to do that. And this way it's kept me on track. Now I'm going to be honest with you, I started at 8 o'clock this morning, and let me see what time it is on my phone right now. It is 13 after 5. Yeah, that is how long it took me to clean my kitchen today. Now this is pretty much like a spring cleaning. I totally cleaned pretty much everything that I needed to clean, such as deep cleaning in behind the refrigerator and underneath the refrigerator, the fronts of the cabinets, inside the cabinets, anything and everything that you could think of that needs to be cleaned in the kitchen. That is what my list pertains to. Now I've also, and I'm going to open up my binder so you guys can see. Now I don't know that this pink binder will actually be my Thanksgiving binder. It is just one that I had on hand, and I just didn't want to spend any money with this idea as of right now. I wanted to keep it inexpensive and organized, so that is what I started with. Now this is the sheet that shows all of the, I don't know, hopefully my camera is showing it well, but this is the list of all the foods that I will be preparing. Now with any kind of big meal, you've got to note that a lot of times there are items in which you can prepare ahead of time, or items that you can prepare and freeze in advance. So I like making a list of the overall menu for Thanksgiving so that I know exactly what I need to prepare for. And in this this list of items that I'm going to serve at my Thanksgiving dinner, off of this I made, let me find it here, it's somewhere, here it is. I made, hopefully it's not too much glare, but I made the actual grocery list. Now this is this the Thanksgiving? Yeah. The first one is my actual Thanksgiving list. And then there's a second page that is my monthly grocery list. So I'm planning when I go grocery shopping just do it all in one big swoop, and that way I don't have to go back. I hate the stores this time of year, and I just find that this is really easy. And if I need anything extra, or if something gets left behind, my son works at a grocery store, so it's not a big deal to pick up one thing or two things. But when you have a giant list like this, I just don't want to be in the grocery store all day, all the time, or even right before Thanksgiving, because it is such a madhouse down here. So it's really nice to have it all typed out. I type mine out so that it's nice and neat, so I know exactly what I need when I need it. And I'm going to set that aside. I also put these little sleeves in here, and I've added all of the new recipes that I'm intending to make this year. I'm going to make this Taste of Home pumpkin cheese ball. I thought this would be really, really cute. Hopefully it's not too much glare, but I thought that it would be really adorable to make a pumpkin cheese ball. I'm also going to be making a cranberry salad, and this is from cooks.com. And I'm also going to be making a peanut butter pie because I'm having some people besides family, and they are in love with peanut butter, and I thought that would be completely up their alley. And that's one thing that is nice when you prepare ahead. You can find out what your guests like and don't like, and you can make some substitutions, such as if you find out that they really don't like cranberries, then there is the option of a really nice strawberry salad, or if they don't like stuffing, you can make something else. So that is really, really nice to have that. Now, in this sleeve here, I have multiple sheets of paper, and I'm going to take it out so that there's not much of a glare. What you're seeing on this sheet is I broke down every single day up until Thanksgiving. And if I go on through, let's see, to the 20, I'm trying to hold the camera and read at the same time. If I go on through to the 26th and the 27th, you can see that the list gets a little bit longer. Now, I'm also, one thing that is missing from my binder as far as Thanksgiving is concerned, every year what I do is I break down the menu, say like, this is just hypothetical because I don't really know exactly what everyone's schedule is going to be at this time. I won't know until Sunday before Thanksgiving, because that is when you know, people that will be attending my Thanksgiving will find out what their work situation is. They may have to go into work for a couple hours on Thanksgiving. We may have to do an evening dinner as opposed to an afternoon, so we'll have to see. But hypothetically, you know, 8 o'clock put in the turkey, and then, you know, at a certain time start the stuffing, make the rolls, you know, and have it broke down into times, because I only have the one stove, so I have to do it that way. And it works out perfectly for me every year, but because I only have the one oven, you know, I have to be very, very planned out and very precise with the time so that I can make the time of dinner, if that makes any sense. You know, if we're going to eat at 5, I got to make sure that each item is prepared and, you know, it's not made too ahead of time and it gets cold before the last thing is done. And so I have to think about those things. So I am probably going to share that outline with you whenever I do get notice on what time we will actually be having dinner, and I will type it out, and I will do another video on that as well to share that with you on how I break down how I cook everything in the day. Also too, whenever Thanksgiving is done this year, I want to make this my official binder for Thanksgiving, and I didn't have a lot of these plastic sleeves that I have these in. These are really, really nice. They just come from the Dollar Tree, very inexpensive, but they keep your pages nice. And what I want to do is I want to make a 2014 file in this here binder, so that and keep all my pages together, so that next year I can look back and see what we ate, and, you know, the preparation time and all those kinds of things. And you know, sometimes when you try things new, they may not necessarily be a hit with everyone. So I definitely want to, you know, make this sort of an official keeper of all of my Thanksgiving information. Now, the other thing is I want to add more of these sleeves, and I thought what would be really, really cute is to take pictures of the food and take pictures of the guest and make this a little bit of a 2014 Thanksgiving scrapbook, and then I'll do it in 2015, 2016, and so on, you know, and then when this binder gets full, I'll just make a new one, or I'll buy a bigger one. And I thought that would be really cute, because then my kids will have something to look back on and see what Mom made, you know, when, you know what I mean, back in the day, oh my goodness, you know, what I made, you know, when they were younger, and when we had Thanksgiving here. You never know what the future is going to hold, and what my boys are really growing up. And I probably should have started this tradition of making this scrapbook like 10 years ago, but better late than never, I think. And I think we're still going to have many, many wonderful Thanksgiving memories. And I look forward to filling this book up with a lot of great stuff and a lot of great recipes. And anyways, I just wanted to share this binder, Thanksgiving binder idea with you guys. If you guys have any ideas on how you organize your Thanksgiving menu and preparation, you know, if you have any ideas to throw my way, I'm always open to new suggestions on organizing. I think this is an awesome idea. I've seen different versions of this. I didn't want anything super complex. I like being able to have things typed out for me in front of me. It keeps me organized. It kept me on my toes today, because I felt like I had to be accountable to get all of that list done today, to get my kitchen clean. And I did. I got it all clean, and I feel so good about it too, because now all I got to do is just kind of just keep it up, just like I do daily, but I know that it's thoroughly clean and everything's organized. And when I go to the grocery store, I've made room for all of the groceries I'm going to get, and the turkey, and, you know, just various items that I'm going to purchase. So I kind of feel like I am on my game this year when it comes to Thanksgiving. So let me know if you guys have any ideas, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be talking to you again soon. Have a great night. Bye-bye.